Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Sengoku Dynasty. Now, it has been a while since I've done a video for this, and the reason is, if you saw the last episode, I said that I was going to go do the rest of the stuff offline, which I normally don't do, but given how long it took for the family quest you see here to the left, and how long it took me to level up Warrior, which, if you remember, I think it was 15 skill points left. So I had to go 15 levels of Warrior to get this maxed out, which I finally did. I got this all maxed out. This is all after you have your kid. So now everything is maxed across Monk. And I know there was a trick that they said that you could take an axe and hack on the bell to get your Warrior skill up. That doesn't work. At least it didn't work for me. I think that was something early on and it got patched out along the way. But Warrior for me was the hardest skill to max out. Craftsman, way easy. Way easy. I mean, look at this. I got 33 extra points I can't use. Leader doesn't go any further. Once you hit 20, you're done. So all these never get unlocked unless you unlock them beforehand. Monk, ridiculously easy. All you got to do is sell and buy items from traders. I mean, you can go up here and buy stuff from him and your Warrior Monk will go up, or your Monk level will go up. So I don't know. I've heard that people say this is the hardest, but I think this is one of the easiest. These two are the easiest, hands down. This, you just got to build things, and you got to build things and then just go out in the world with a comma and chop grass. I'm telling you, it goes up so fast. But today. Oh, by the way, I got 231 population. Yes, you can keep going. It says the limit is 200, but I've found no limit. Oh yeah, I got to take health and spiritual off right now. I've had this up to 6.7. There's another raid. So I did have this up to 6.7, but I made a couple of hires and brought this up. So I've got to adjust this back a little bit so I can click all the stuff in here. My main towns, of course, are over here is Schein, where I have my wife. You see the heart. It's a big town. We can walk through it later. And the enemies for raids, if you see here where it says enemies off to the left in the raid points, my three main areas have been 0 for a long time, quite a few seasons. I think when I left, it was year 9 left off, and now it's year 11. The quest to have the kid, well, we'll go over that. Let's go back over here. This one over here was getting a lot of raid points once in a while, and I was getting attacked at IronRage a lot. But now this is the newest season. It just started. It's now spring, and I think I got all my jobs fixed up because I did it at the end of winter. Oh, no, I don't. I don't have... That's right, because I had everybody working on that. So I got to get all the ice off. So I have a bunch of... during the winter time, I have a bunch of people working on ice and all that. But right now, parsley is a big thing. Tea... Oh, you know what? I should go for tea. Like tea is the... Well, nah, I'll go parsley. It's still a big deal. Miners. I'll go with stone. Stone. That's the only one these guys can do. So it has 3 seasons of stone and 1 season of ice for these. This one, I can't do those. Maybe parsley. Wasabi might be a good idea, actually. You know what? I'll take wasabi on this one. And these are the better ones. Let's see what else we got here. Let's do some more wasabi. Well, no, I did parsley on that one. Wasabi. Wait a minute, what was this? I probably need to do some eggs too, you know that? Because I am running low on eggs. There are a couple meals for eggs. All right, so everybody's good. I put at the end of I knew the season was coming up, so I went through and I put everybody on this stuff, especially soybeans. 'Cause, man, I run out of beans so fast. But what I did is in IronRage, I just set up another 2 fishing things, village fishing shops, and they're just fishing all that. But now it's just, they're always like every enemy camp I go to now, like is empty. So I think I've destroyed everything. I've been running around. By the way, this right here, I marked it on a map because there's one enemy village, not like a village, a little camp right here, way up in the mountain. You have to go up here, go up through this, crawl up through this, come around, and then hit the enemy camp. It took me forever. This map right here, I had one enemy camp with some raid points, and I couldn't find it. I was going all over the place, and I just happened to find it way up here. It literally sits next to the invisible wall. Like, you attack them and kill them off, and you walk and step, and you're at the invisible wall that sits here. I was like, wow, that was insane. But yeah, you can see I've pretty much done everything. And now this is the last of the family quest. And then it says, talk to Soza. And I'm assuming my son is going to be out of school now. I guess I get to take him home. And if you're curious on how many seasons it took from birth, right here where it says wait to next season, wait to next season, from the time I had the child, it took 17 seasons. And that's with 4 days per season. Right? So for vanilla, 4 days per season, took 17 seasons to have birth to the kid, I'm assuming getting out of school. Once the kid goes in school, it took 13 seasons. So there are 13 of these wait till next season, wait till next season, wait till next season. And now we're going to go up here and talk to Soza and see what happens. I'm kind of curious. Welcome to the place of nurturing and learning. How may I assist you? How is my child doing? Time passes, doesn't it? It seems like yesterday when you came here with the little one, and now they know so much they could be a teacher here. I think your teacher is ready to graduate and take some of your responsibilities as your heir. Please talk to the Abott to arrange the details of the graduation ceremony. Where's the Abott? Oh, he's right there. So what I do understand about this is once your kid graduates and he comes home, I think he takes over your rule, and that's where you get these adepts, right? Because the only way you can level these up is your child has to take over. So I don't know what happens to your main character here. I don't know if you keep your villages or you start off brand new. I'm assuming you start off brand new, but we will find out. Let's talk. This ain't the Abott, is it?
Konnichiwa.
Reading Joen Temple welcomes everyone, and as everyone can rely on Amida's grace and hope for salvation. Namu Amida Busta. Soza sent me. I'm going to see what he says here. Not at the moment, no. Soza sent me to you. She says my child is ready to graduate. A great student, I am told. They arrived here as a little kids. They arrived here as little kids and leave as adults, ready to take the responsibility for their life and the lives of the others. So now I can finally pass my dynasty to my heir. This is a serious decision. Are you sure you're ready? Oh, wait, is this just happens like right now? I guess so. Well, I gotta save right before it, right? I'll think about it. Perhaps now is not the right time. Is there anything I gotta do before I do this? Like, wow. Before I do it, let's go take a tour real quick. Let's just go check out the towns. I'll show you what I've done so far, and then we'll come back and do this. You know, I hate the fact that you do it like that. I thought you like bring them back and be whatever. All right, this is Schein Won. This is my main town I started with. I think everybody starts with this area. When you first come in, there's a whole bunch of broken houses. You can destroy them. Let's take it out some. So this is my main mansion, my house. This is where the wife and I live. We got a nice little setup. We got our beds. I got 105,000 coins here. And I got 2,000 coins on me. You can cook food and all that. Basic houses, got some small houses. The shops over there, tool shops. Here's my ice right in there. I did end up building a bridge over there going across because for some reason, I don't know why, but a lot of the villagers kept going here. I built this fence here and just getting stuck in that little circle. They just stayed. They didn't do anything. But when I built this, better not be getting stuck. When I built this, the stuck kind of stopped, so to speak. Look, there's no more enemies anywhere. Oh, there's a question mark over there. Now they kind of just cross over here. Now see that one right there? What is he doing? See, they do that once in a while. They'll get in here and they just kind of stop. All right, you are going up the road. You better go up the road. I worked really hard for this. I did. It took a lot of man hours, I think. But everybody's planting their foods. I got this little setup wherever all this food's planted. I got plenty of food. I ain't got nothing to worry about. And when you plant food, here's a hint. Just do it at 25 spots. No matter what you do, those seed bags, I can't see it, only hold 25. So all this extra land here never gets used. There's no point to it. I know that now, but I didn't know that then. So, look, they still have some quests. They always want me to give them stuff. And I've made small adjustments here and there. I put in a little road, and this is the well. They can get their stuff. You know, got the grass guy going out here. There's a question mark dude way out there, but I'm not. They're all doing their work. I got my paper guys here. They're making paper and selling it, giving me goods. Here's the sake. They're making sake in here. I get lots of money from the sake, which is nice. Paper and sake is good for luxury. Then there's my tavern. They come in, and little seats, hang out here, buy up the goods. And then we go over here to the right where I got most of the religious stuff. Keeps the spiritualness to things happy. You know, they go over there. That also gives health and water. And every little shrine they can, you know, come over here and do their thing. And they do. Sometimes they sit on this and it's kind of nice. Really nice at night. They all are up here. After work's over, man. Which is kind of funny. Why are there so many up here now? It's a work day. All right, let's go look at the next place. My second village was Zhanna. And this was originally going to be like a fishing village, but I ended up not making it. I turned it into a hunter village. Right? And that's just your guards. And I got another paper here. Doing their thing. One fishing place. I got the bridge that goes across. Look, see, there's an enemy hut or a shack or whatever you want to call it, but there's no enemies. There's like no enemies in anything anymore. I think I just wiped out all the enemies. You know, the only enemies now is just animals. So here's my guys in here. They're getting lots of water. Lots of water is good. Got food. I got plenty of food. My guys will never want for food. Look at this, 10,000, 10,000. 10,000 berries. I just got tons of stuff. I got tons of everything. And then, of course, here's my hunters up there. I got a tea house, more spirituality stuff here and there. Foraging. Right out there is another, looks like enemy shack, and I'll show you real quick. It's so funny. Because when I was trying to level the warrior skill, it was killing me because I couldn't find any enemies. On these minor enemy camps, there were no enemies anywhere. Like, they're all gone. I mean, I could loot them, but that was about it. So what I had to do for like the last 2 levels I needed, I just hunted. I mean, I hunted animals. I hunted bears. I got really good at killing bears. I hunted foxes, rabbits, everything. You do get a little warrior experience for everything you hunt. And you can see, I mean, I got 800 meat there. And then, and here I got lots of stuff. 10,000 in there. I got almost 900 fur. At one point, this was like 1,100, but I had to make a leather to repair my goods. Oh, that's money. That's good to know. Yeah, I got a lot of items in here. It makes the villagers happy, you know. At the change of seasons, they grab stuff. Wait a minute, I gotta go in here. Drop you off. See, I got 10,000 healing brew here. What's that? 3,000 tea. Oh, only 200 burn ointment. That went down. Got plenty of water. No worries there. So yeah, this is more of a hunting village now. You know, they just kind of hunt and make wood. I don't think I have any one village dedicated to anything major. Oh, except for IronRage. And that's the 3rd village I made. Now this one's all about just mining and iron. Look, this whole thing right here, it just goes on and on. Non-stop iron. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 3,640 million days a year. Look, there's camps over there, and as you can kind of see, there is nobody even walking around. I put this bridge over here, made it easy to cross. Over here is the junk pile. Every once in a while, see, when you open it, you just find random stuff. That's the other things here. Got 2 fishing villages, 2 fishing shops, and out there making rope. Another house. Just basic nothing here. It's just the same kind of village for each place. We got a guard here. I ended up having to put a wall because this village right here was getting attacked over and over and over. And here's what's funny. I put up the wall all the way around, right? Let's see if I can get it up here and see. The wall goes all the way out this way and all the way down the other side. And all the attacks didn't come from over the bridge. Oh no, that's not how this works. You don't come from over the bridge. No way. No, we don't do that around here. I'll show you here in a sec. Can I make this jump? Ouch, that hurt. All the attacks, they would come in, run all the way down here. Can I make this jump? I should be able to make this jump. Come on, make the jump. There we go. So yeah, all the attacks, they came out that way. They ran past this bridge rather than going across. Ran all the way over here, across this water. Came over here, ran around this thing, and then attacked. So, I mean, I guess when you're on the water, you have to put, like, barriers in the water to keep them out. I don't know. It's so weird. But yeah, I got guards here, which were destroying them. This guard right here, and another one were using arrows. And some of them would die right there, right along that edge. Trying to get out of the flowers here. They would die right there, you know, because the arrows were killing them. And by the time they got over here, it was like 1 or 2, and I just smacked. The only ones that ever survived long were the samurais. Everything else kind of died off pretty quick going across there. And especially if they were pirates or bandits, they had no choice. They died. All right, that's this village. 2 days remaining to the change of the season. And then my last village is... Where's IceHanDo? Did I pass it? Oh, yeah, I did. Now, originally, this was the village that was getting attacked all the time, but they stopped attacking this because there was no enemies in the area. So IceHanDo is pretty much my ice village. I guess you could say I do have one village of ice. All they do is mine ice. All of these miners I turn into ice during the winter, and they mine a bunch of ice. And then when it comes to changing seasons, I put them in stone, and they just mine stone. So I've got tons of stone. Yeah, I had to wiggle this one in because you couldn't put a wall in there. This was originally what I did. I put the thin walls in, and what are you doing? It just gets... How did you even get up there? Honestly. But I put a thin wall in, and I realized they get broke really quick. So I tried to put another thin wall, and they got broke pretty quick. But this wall right here, this one handles pretty well. It takes a long time for the raiders to break through that. And the one, like at the other village with the roof on top, they just never get through that. Come here. How do you get up there? Dude, he's not doing anything. The problem with the villagers is when they're up here like this, they don't do anything. Come here.
Hi.
Move. Get down. Fall down. Can I, like, build? See, there's no stairs. I can't build anything to him. And I can't get up there. I'm not sure how you do it. There we go. There you go. Really? There you go. Find a way around. Holy moly, he's free! I don't even know how long he's been stuck up there. Who knows? Sometimes you have to walk around the towns just to see. Where'd he go? I don't know where he went. Maybe he went in here. What are you doing? Don't freeze. Oh, it's the end of the day. So the problem is, right here, I have so many people that at the end of the day, it takes a long time to put everything into stock, take all the food out, go through everything to figure out where you're at, and release and save. And I'm not blaming the game developers on this part because I did take it way over 200. And at 100, it's not bad. It goes through pretty nicely. But when you get to 200 plus villagers, you better have a pretty decent machine handling it. I'm honestly, because see, there you go. So there you are. How are you doing? Checking out the daily storage. I'm gonna throw that in there. All right, so it's the end of the day. Here's my ice, which is up to 3,200. Oh, it went down. So you got a fresh time right here. So I think that's like 126 days when it's in here. If you put ice in the... Wait a minute. Oh, dang it. I didn't mean to do that. What do you do? There we go. Now, let's go out here. And I've done this too, by the way, but you don't want to put ice in your general storage. When you put ice in here, it says fresh time 126 right now, right? This goes down way faster in the storage. I mean, in a day or two, this will be gone. It melts fast. When it's in there, in that ice storage, it stays for a long time. It'll stay for years. You ain't got to worry about it. This right here is the tavern for the town, because I think I got a tavern in every town now. And normally, by the time it gets to about nighttime or so, they're all hanging out around here, which I always meant to come through and just put a bunch of seats in, so they just all chill. And these are my 4 towns, my 4 villages. I hope you guys enjoyed the tour on that, which is kind of awesome. But let's go back and let's go back to the temple, because that's pretty much about it. I wonder if, you know what, maybe I should go back and talk to the wife to see if she says anything. You know what, that's a cool idea. We should do that. Let's do that real quick. Because I'm not sure if she'll say anything. You know? Where's the wife? You see the heart at the top. You can tell where she's at. Hey, 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 whoa, 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 Eiko.
Hi.
Our child's a temple growing in study. I would have thought our little baby. Now that makes my heart proud.
Dewa.
I'll have to go talk to how are you doing? Not okay.
Dewa.
She didn't say nothing yet. All right, let's just go back to the temple then. We're gonna find out what happens when we release the child into the wilderness of management. I'm assuming you start a whole new game. That's my bet. I think you start over from the beginning, except you got all these things. Dude, what are you doing? You're walking through the world. We're going to save this as season 1. Oh, yeah, somebody asked me what my settings was. Okay, so real quick, I got a custom settings, right? Everything is normal. There's nothing different from custom settings, like when you first start the game. Everything is just basic. The only thing I changed was the limiter. I put 100 extra villagers in here. Instead of 100, this is 100 plus. The villager limit is little modifier increases your current village limit, which is determined by your dynasty level. Keep in mind that using this modifier can significantly affect both performance and game balance, as maintaining a large population at a low dynasty level can be challenging due to certain recipes being locked, which I could see that too, because you don't unlock some of the recipes that can feed your villages until you hit 20. So it's probably not a good idea to change this one until you've maxed at a level 20. But everything else is straight whatever it is in vanilla. I didn't change anything in here. Max. Oh, you could change the seasons? I didn't realize that. Man, that kind of sucks. I should have changed that. All right, let's go talk to the Abbott. How you doing, dude? Are you stuck? Eh, well. All right, let's see what happens. My dynasty to the heir. This is a serious decision. Are you sure you are ready? Yes, I've worked long enough. It is time for my child to take charge. This decision is yours to make. If you choose to pass your dynasty on, your child will take your place, working for the good of the valley. Yes, I am ready. Boom. Let's watch the cutscene. I have grown old. So, now we can create a whole new characters. 2 characters. Peasant, artisan. Oh, so this is where you get your adepts. So wait a minute. You only get 1 adept? So this is how you start as peasant. I think they're all the same. Yeah. And then eye color, face types, scars. How would you get scars? You just got out of school. Freckles. Hairstyles. Ooh, that's going really fast, isn't it? Let's do it one at a time. Can you turn this? Oh, okay. So it's just basic hairstyles. Nothing special. We'll go with a little red bow. I'm going to do female this time. I was a male last time. We'll let a female kick ass. Excuse me. Kick butt. I don't know what face I want. I guess that's fine. I don't want no scars though. You just got out of school. There shouldn't be any scars on your face. We'll do green. Why not? No freckles. Got the hairstyles. Nah, we'll go with the black because that only seems right. Excuse me. So, as an artisan in your youth, you apprenticed under the reverend artisan, shaped shaping wood and stone under your watchful eye. Each chiseled stroke deepens your craft until tools felt as natural as a blade to a samurai. Years of dedication have honed your skill, allowing you to create works of beauty and utility. With discipline, you may one day join the master artisans, your name etched into history. Yeah, this, no thank you. I mean, honestly, you gain craftsman experience so fast in this game. Nah, I'm good. A builder, we don't need to, we get it right here. The seasons, timbers, you gain 15 more craftsman experience, hammers and shovels, 15 less stamina, deliver more resources. The ghost, no, I'm good. But this really isn't that great, only because at a certain point, you get so much craftsman experience, and then when you upgrade to the final hammer, you're putting so much into it. It's like 3 of everything, and you're building really fast. So these two right here, 15%. I mean, once you max out some of the skills, you're rarely running out of stamina. Trader, get 15 more monk experience. Again, not really a problem. You can make so much money when you start building structures, and maybe at the beginning, but the monk experience, again, it's really easy to get. Hunter, you get 15. Now this, ranged weapons use 15 less stamina, durability. That one's pretty decent. Only because at first you're going to start out using a bow. Wait, did I put a scar on my face? How did I do that? I just realized that looking at it. So the 15 more experience on a monk or a warrior is awesome. Now, I don't know if you start out brand new with new skills. I assume you do, but we'll look. But this one, from the moment you could lift a weapon, you knew battle would shape your life. You trained through hardships, hands calloused from gripping spears, swords, and naginata. You fought in skirmishes and understand the rhythm of combat, the clash of steel, the opening of a foe's guard. Yet true glory lies ahead for only those who refine their skills above the nameless deed. Get 15 more experience. Melee weapons use 15 less stamina and durability, and deal this one hands down, because you will be, if you have to start off again in a warrior, this will be your biggest one. One, as you fight, you'll lose stamina pretty quickly. The durability of your weapon goes, and you're constantly repairing him. So I'm definitely going with Adept Fighter. So we're gonna finalize Suzu. No. We're going with Temperance. Wait. I start out with her. I start out with the armor? Like, you're starting right off at the bat with everything? Look at that! You started, okay, war, okay, yeah, that makes sense. But you don't get to up these leader skills. I thought you could up these skills. So these skills will never be changed because you can't gain any more experience. After 20, it says all of these things, just constructing special projects and stuff. Yeah. And look, I got 30 points to use here. That's left over from my other character. So literally, I could unlock all of these. I want to say Adept Fighter is already unlocked. Maxed already on that one. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Do I honestly get to do all of them? Requires Adept Hunter to be unlocked. Oh, so you got to go through and do it all again. So the only way to unlock all of them. right, so you can't get all the skills. Ranged attacker. This one is definitely. All right, so you still have to go through and get the rest of those. Craftsman doesn't matter. Warrior apprentice. Only because it takes so long. Trade background to be unlocked. I'm just going through all of them. Hagla. Which one is the one that's there you go. I'm just gonna unlock everything. 8. And there you go. I could literally go out right now, and if everything is in my storage like it was before, I could like burn up the craftsman and the monk in seconds. Craftsman is really easy. This one right here, skill farmer. The stamina on a comma is the way to go. Miner is good. Chopping trees. The biggest thing you want to get is just your stamina. Once you get that up, you're good. I want to take all of these one by one. Ooh, that one I should have went with. What's your quests? We have no quests. The character's the same. Knowledge. Look, the map is the same. There's no enemies. So basically, look, 231. I'm gonna go look real quick. You start off with the same gear. Yep. Look at that. I'm starting off with all the gear. I got my extra armor. See, I got this thinking I was gonna need it for the new character, but excuse me. So I could literally go in here, make a bunch of stuff. Look, I already got Hajime Steel maxed out. The best way to here is just to come in here, make a bunch of these Fukurari Yari things. So let's do this real quick. I'll show you. So we'll drop you. Still got everything. Honestly, it kind of disappoints me. I thought you would actually stay over. So let's say I wanted to create. Let's create 30 of them. Right? I should actually create 28. You know what? I'm going to stop it at 28. Only because. Oh, talk to Gino, the mountain hermit. Open the gates. Look, it already says I have talked to him. Oh, maybe I can complete that quest. The first quest of the game never completed for me. It was about building the thing up top. And yeah, we'll stop at 28. It gives me a little bit of room. I want to try this though. And I have no traders here. Let's go to, look, all my trade things here too. Arantani, best place to go for food and items. Maybe I should do a top 10 thing. So here, no, I don't want you. Where's the lady at? Is that her? No, maybe it was you. Yes. See, I got 4,000, but what you do is you just trade. The higher the trade. These right here sell for 188. Level 70, so now I got to go deposit the items. That's what made this so good. I could just come here. I go back to my village after trading. Go here, transfer the food out. The most thing I was always looking for were beans. Like beans make a really good meal. And I kind of run low on them all the time. Is it you? No, it was you, right? Yes. And these prices are 22 cents a piece. Nothing. Price. Oops. So we'll drop that one. Take this. Ooh, the canola is actually pretty decent too. Oh, can I not buy anything else in here now? No, I can't. I gotta drop them again. But this is the way to get your monk skill up. You just keep making the staffs. Go in, buy them, sell them, drop off your items, go back again. It seems kind of tedious, but I mean, it's a really easy way to get your monk skill up. One way to do it is make those big staffs and buy sake. I'm telling you, man, it will burn up really fast. Take all this out. Oops, I didn't mean to get, look, that's 3,000. I didn't mean to buy that much burn element. Oh well. So we'll sell all these. Oh, he's got no, I took all the money back. Wow. These are 144 mosquito. I might do that. Let's do that. 600. See, monk skill reached. Let's take these. It's always good to have feathers. You know what? I'm not worried about that. Let's go look at you. Yes, you. Do you have any? No, you don't have any beans, do you? Parsley's good. Wasabi's good to have. Tea, definitely good to have. That's for the poison sickness. All this. Anything else I can buy? All right, let's sell off all of these. And then that makes room for the rest of this. Sell off that, make some more room. Oh, just slightly away from it all. And this is all I do for gaining monk experience. Really easy. Now the warrior experience in the current game is going to destroy me, because if I stay on with the game, I'll never get it. I mean, I'll have to non-stop hunt because there's no more enemies. The only time there's enemies for me now is raids. That's it. And even those enemies are not that great. Oh, you got the beans, buddy. I want your beans. I'll take all of this. I really don't need the wheat. I don't know why I bothered. But, oh, like I was saying right here, these stacks only hold 25. That's all there's in them. So there's no point in getting any more than 25 slots on the ground. See, now he's down to 51. What'd the girl do? Okay, here you go. So, I only got one left. What would I want to get with one left? Let's buy this. You know what? To be honest, I'm not even trying to worry about getting the money back anyway. Yep, let's do that. Huh. So I like the idea. My only thing is, okay, is now that I've done this, right? Well, everything just disappeared because everybody took it. Beans, yes, the beans. Because they're cooking it. So it says open the gate, talk to the hermit Gino. And come on now. See right here, get your bearings. That is an achievement, and it says go to the watchtower and survey the area. But I've done that many times, and I never got it on my original character for some reason. So the achievement is locked. But maybe I could get it on this character. The watchtower's up here. We'll see. We'll try. I mean, what else do we do right now? This is the last. There's the tower. This is the last episode in the season, ladies and gentlemen. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this season, this episodes. I mean, if I come back for this game on a season 2, it's definitely to start a new character and mess around. Because even though it is kind of cool, you get to keep all. I would rather have started all over again and maybe just kept some of the skill points, not give you so many to start off. You have to fight your way back up. Where are those pink? Maybe there's something else, I don't know. Okay. I wonder if you get to, you don't get to meet your dad, do you? Where did dad go? Where did my character go? This is the hermit. This is you. I can't thanks you. Menu. Been here for days. It's still surprising me, but you can go down there. You'll never fully appreciate the big picture if you don't get your hands dirty with the small things. Yeah, it's not telling me to. Yeah, see, I'm not getting it. Dang it. I guess that means I got to start a whole new character just to get that one achievement. Go to the nearby watchtower to survey the area. There's another one too. I think it's somewhere over here. There's a watchtower. And then when you do it, it shows you a cut screen that goes around this whole area. And I think that might be the one. But I've done that one a couple times too. I might have to try that just to see if I can get that last achievement. I think it's over there somewhere. But ladies and gentlemen, for now, this is where we will end our story. I hope you've enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, just let me know. I might actually do a top 10 things to start out with on this game or something. I don't know. I've done a lot in this game. I really enjoyed it though. It is a fun game to play. I'm a little disappointed with the getting the child. It took so long. 17 seasons was a very long time. And now that I have it, the fact that you kind of start with everything, I'd rather have started over. Even started over from the villages point. You know, you could say you're starting your own village or something and then go from there. So I'm kind of disappointed on that, but it is what it is. And look at the deer. Look at the deer. I'm chasing the deer. I can't remember where this thing is. I think it's over here somewhere. But I'm going to go try to see if I can do this cutscene thing, which I'm pretty sure I can't given the fact that there's a quest right here on the left to open the gates, and I can't make it go away. I don't know. Here's the open the gates, which is all done. So usually active quests are here, and there's nothing showing up, so I can't make it go away. Another little fix they need to make. Well, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, have a good day. Bye-bye.